Okay, well, welcome, excellent songsters. This is the first of a series of playtime videos. So I want us to reframe the idea of our home practice. It's very easy to not do something if we think it's a chore. So playtime, this is where we're at. This video today is going to take us through a warm-up and a cool-down. So we're going to start by just shaking it out. So give yourself enough room to swing a cat and take a nice, just wider than hip width stance. So you've got a little bit of a firm platform to start with, and just do any movements that will shake out or release any tension that you're holding. So that might be shoulder rolls. You can do them singly or together, however you would like to do that. And remember, any of the movements that we're doing, you can make your own up. You don't have to do these. So do what is right for your body. Okay, so once you've done a little roll out of any tension that you're holding, that might take 30 seconds or a minute. The next thing that you can do is think about your triangle. So we know what we're doing. We know how to support our singing if we use our triangle. So the first part of that is set an intention. So what is our intention? It's just a plan. So it's an idea, it can be anything we like. So I'm going to set the intention to be succinct in this next section, but in terms of our singing, you can use whatever you like. I think kindness and curiosity are a good place to start. So if you're struggling to set an intention, just use those. The next thing that we're going to think about is our breathing. So this is our fuel. So let's take a second to do a breathing exercise. I'm just going to tilt that down a little bit. Whoop. So here we go. We're going to think about filling up our tank, taking a full breath and using a full breath. So to practice that, we're going to breathe everything out first. And then we're going to fill up that tank. And watch how my diaphragm releases and engages as I do that. So notice there's not a lot of heaving up here. I'm not moving my shoulders. They're just broad. My frame between my hips and my shoulders is strong and giving me lots of room so that my breathing apparatus can work. So practice your breathing for 60 seconds. That's absolutely plenty. If you feel like it's too intense to do standing up, that's okay. You can do it sitting down. I will bring my chair into you for this. So if you are doing it sitting down though, make sure that you give yourselves room to maneuver. So think about sitting up straight. I'm not slumped back. Sitting up straight, giving my diaphragm room to move. So for example. The rest of that, if you still feel like you would like to do this in a more prone position, do it lying down, do it on your bed. Remember to practice your breathing in a way that is right for you and that is safe to do so. All right, so let's now take a second to think about loosening up our face. So we're going to do our semi-occludeds. This is a lovely maneuver. Semi-occluded means we're slowing down the airflow. So we're placing a partial barrier in the way of the airflow. So one we could do is our lip trill. So if you find this is stalling for you, remember you can slacken off the skin of your face by just pressing fingers or knuckles. So you're just essentially doing a bit of this. Yeah. So you're gently loosening the tension of the skin of your lips, and that will help. Also, if that's not helping, you're still stalling, remember to slow your airflow down. So you might be spitting the air over your lips and that's stalling it. Those are just a couple of hacks, but let's try it with the assist. So my lips are slowing down the airflow, and this is protecting my vocal folds as we warm up. Now, our breathing exercise and our warm-ups we might find that we're starting to get a little bit dry in our palate because we're breathing through our mouth. just remember, always have some water by your playtime area, and then you can rehydrate yourself. It's really important. Okay, so that's just one of the semi-occludeds that you can do. You can also do a tongue wobble. So you go up and down and side to side. And remember, as I'm going high and low, I'm not moving my head around a whole bunch. It's not reaching up here. It's not dropping down here for the low notes. It's just remaining over my sternum so that I've got nice alignment and nothing is putting pressure on any area of my body. Okay, so those are some ways that we can warm up. There are lots of other ways, and we'll work on some of them a little bit later on in different videos. But those are some nice ones to start with. Now imagine that you've had your practice, your playtime, you've worked on a bit of an exercise. We'll get to exercise videos another time. Maybe you've sung a song, and now you want to cool down because you've finished your playtime and you're ready to go back in with your daily activities. So it's important that we do a cool down because you wouldn't leave a gym without cooling down your muscles, and it's the same with singing. So let's think about our lovely glissando, our pitch glide, glissando even. So we're going to make a sound. We're going to use a different vowel sound for each one, and we're going to just slide down microtonally through our pitch, through our registers of our voice. So we're going to breathe out before we start to prep, and then we're going to breathe in, and then we're going to release an ooh first. So starting from a highish note, going to a low note. So we're going to breathe out, breathe in, ooh. Lovely. And then we're going to do an E sound. We're going to start from a slightly less high note. So breathe out, breathe in. Now notice on my E, my teeth were not touching, my jaw was not tense, my teeth were apart, and I had a bright smiling formant. So formants, let's not forget, is the third part of our triangle. Intention, breathing, formants. So when we're singing, let's use our mouth to create the shapes that we want. So let's do one more pitch glide, one more glissando. We're going to do an R. So a lovely drop jaw R. We're going to breathe out, going from a slightly lower note again. And end in a sigh. Very nice. Okay, songsters, excellent stuff. Now I will be back another time with another video, another playtime exercise. But for now, just use this when you want to warm up, and then you can pause it whilst you're having your playtime and then use it as you want to cool down at the end. All right, very good. Keep on singing, everybody. And there's my end stream button. I'll see you again soon. Boo, 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 boo.